The evening of January 2, 2005, a shocking crime unfolded in Sitio Culisisi, Antipolo City. Felix Sabasan was attacked and repeatedly stabbed just outside his own home. Despite his grave injuries, Felix managed to speak to his wife and relatives, naming his attackers as Tata and Nonoy. These names would later be revealed as Mark Anthony Yulo y Gallo and Mark Ryan Buno y Corona. Incident left the community in shock, and Felix's words would become crucial in the investigation that followed. Eyewitnesses, including family members, would later testify about the attack and Felix's spontaneous identification of his assailants, setting the stage for a complex legal battle. As the case moved to trial, the regional trial court heard from multiple eyewitnesses who confirmed Felix's identification of his attackers. The prosecution relied heavily on these testimonies, as well as Felix's statements made shortly after the stabbing. The defense, however, challenged the credibility of the witnesses and questioned whether Felix's statements could be admitted as evidence. Trial court ultimately convicted both Yulo and Buno of murder, finding that the attack was qualified by abuse of superior strength. The Court of Appeals later affirmed this decision, but the defense brought the case to the Supreme Court, raising critical questions about the admissibility of Felix's statements and the appreciation of aggravating circumstances. Supreme Court faced three main issues: whether the prosecution proved guilt beyond reasonable doubt, if Felix's out-of-court identification was admissible as a dying declaration or res gestae, and whether abuse of superior strength was properly appreciated. The court ruled that Felix's statement did not qualify as a dying declaration, since there was no clear evidence he believed death was imminent. However, the statement was admitted as res gestae, as it was made spontaneously under the stress of a startling event and directly related to the crime. With consistent eyewitness accounts, the court found that conspiracy and abuse of superior strength were established, affirming the murder conviction but modifying the civil damages awarded to Felix's heirs.